afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the greatest show on the history of all shows. We're on the show that's on in the afternoon today, and I am with some very, very special guests. Of course, we have Cathy from Inc., and we have Deputy Scarlett from Old Town Trolley going to be talking about the Jailbreak 5K coming up. Very, very, very excited. My co-host today, as you know, he has a flat tire in his eye. So I will be with the man behind the curtain today, Mr. Rick Frazier. Very excited to have him as my co-host in the booth. Thank you, sir. Thanks for being here, everyone. Yay. But we would be remiss if we did not say thank you and pay some honor to some people that make this show possible, like Bozard Ford Lincoln. They've kicked off their 76th year serving St. Augustine and Northeast Florida. For 3 generations, their team and dealership have grown to meet the needs of this great community. The Bozard campus on I-95 and State Road 16 have an incredible inventory of Ford and Lincoln, along with great selections of pre-owned vehicles and all makes and models in the area. They have a state-of-the-art service departments, quick lanes for express service, and parts and accessory shops that can take care of all your needs during the time you own your vehicle. And no visit to Bozard is complete without a stop at Ford's Garage to try one of their signature burgers. I recommend the 904 Now burger. Hello. It is extraordinary. From delivery to your new car in your own driveway to mobile service of your fleet of company vehicles or anything in between, the team at Bozard Ford Lincoln is ready to meet your needs in a way that is designed exclusively for you. Come let their family take care of your family. They're Bozard Ford Lincoln, and they're driven to inspire. Oh, the Bailey Group. We saw them yesterday. Shout out to my ALS team that we are putting on the walk, which is going to be October 26th at Ripley's, believe it or not, 8 a.m. A walk to defeat ALS. Of course, it's title sponsored by the Bailey Group. Life can change in an instant. Make sure your health coverage keeps up. After a major life event, you may qualify for a new health plan or be able to switch plans for as little as nothing. That's amazing. So what are you waiting for? Call them today, 904-671-0511, and see if you qualify, or follow the link I'll put in comments for everybody to see if you can get a free quote and see if maybe that can change your paradigm and maybe save you some extra bucks too. We love them over at the Bailey Group. And a Lace Med Spa. Are you looking for bliss and a refreshful, I don't know if that's a word, glowing face? Come to a Lace Med Spa. We love them. Your ultimate grace. Juan Samara, now a Lace. They're simply the best for relaxation and beauty. Let's plan a date. From facials and make your skin gleam to Botox and fillers, it's like they're the dream scene. With lasers so smooth, they zap trouble spots away. Their expert teams make sure that you have the very best day. Check them out today. We're going to be talking to them tomorrow. They're doing some great recovery efforts all over the state of Florida. We love them over there at a Lace Med Spa. And you mentioned my name, boo. If it's your first appointment, you're going to get $100 off. They have over 80 professionals, and nowhere else can you go to a place like that. This is amazing. Go to alacemedspa.com. All right, folks. The moment we've been waiting for. We've got Deputy Scarlett, and we have Cathy here from Inc. Ladies, how y'all doing today?
We're
howdy.
Great.
Awesome. Howdy, my lady.
Howdy.
I love seeing this new deputy in our studio.
Yes, this is so fun. You know, Sheriff Perry let me come out here and see everybody and talk about this jailbreak that's coming up pretty soon.
So give us a little insight. What's going on with this?
Well, I'm Deputy Scarlett, and I work with Deputy Otis at the old jail.
Oh, I'm used to Deputy Otis. You don't mess around with Deputy Otis.
We don't mess with Deputy Otis.
Yes.
That is for sure. And every year, we hear little rumblings in the jail with the inmates, and they are starting to plan their escape.
Uh-oh.
And we decided that we are going to let them try.
Oh.
Let them have a little fun, you see.
Okay.
And so we're planning the jailbreak, and it's this Saturday, October 19th. And we're going to let them run free. We're going to give them a 5-minute head start. But you know what? We're coming to get them.
Oh, no. Really? Where does it start? Where's the starting line?
It starts at the old jail, and it is the most beautiful course there is for any 5K, going down the gorgeous, charming Magnolia Avenue.
I mean, how beautiful.
But then they got to hoof it and go over that Volano Bridge.
That's a beast, yes.
That's a beast. That's kind of where I don't make it.
So if you guys catch them over in Volano, right?
That's right. It ends on Volano Beach.
Does that mean you're going to put them back in a paddy wagon and get them back to the old jail?
Yes, the paddy wagon, meaning our Old Town Trolley shuttles.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
we're going to shuttle all of the runners, the escapees, back to Old Town.
So they get a little bit of luxury experience before they go back to jail.
A little bit of luxury before they're back on beans and hardtack.
I love that. Now, Miss Cathy, you're here representing Inc. Investing in Kids, Executive Director. So excited that you guys are the beneficiaries to this, right?
Yes.
This is an amazing, amazing race. It's near and dear to my heart. I love it so much because it is one of the races that provides so much entertainment and
it is
excitement.
so much fun.
Yeah.
It is absolutely so much fun. It is great to see all the runners in costume, children and parents and friends and family and community members. We have a whole bunch of local community organizations that are doing teams this year.
Cool.
Beaux-Arts has a team.
Nice.
Beaver has a team.
Cool.
The Renaissance has a team. So it's good to see. It's exciting to see all these local Mehans has a team. Come on out, be a part of it. Our schools have put together teams. They're all in a specific challenge. Our public schools are trying to get the most of their teams registered so they can win a little money to take home for their school.
That's an awesome idea.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a mini grant kind of thing.
Grant, exactly. So we decided just 2 years ago, this is the third year we're doing a little extra offer on the side. So a little competition, and competition's kind of like a Calcutta in a fishing tournament, right? So our little Calcutta is a school team challenge, and the school that registers the most participants gets $1,000 take home, unlimited, however they want to use it, however they think best for their school and their school needs. And then second place gets $500 and third place gets $250.
That's awesome.
So mini grant can be used in it, whatever way works.
So like when I remember when I was at Inc., we helped Osceola get some picnic tables.
Sure.
So it's sort of like things like that. So general purpose, general use.
Purpose, however they want. So a couple of years back, Osceola, first year we ran Osceola took home second place.
They're amazing.
And they
Go
decided
Wildcats.
to put it into their Girls on the Run program, right?
Oh, cool.
This year, I think at the moment, RB Hunt might still be ahead. So we'll find
Great
out. We'll check in with RB
school.
Hunt afterwards and see what they decide to do with their funds. But St. John's Virtual has taken the cake for the last 2 years.
Get out of Dodge, really?
Absolutely. So for a very unique school like that doesn't have a parent-teacher organization or a whole lot of corporate support, that little extra $1,000 really meant the world to them, and was really probably also a lot of fun to see these teachers and families who don't always see each other physically come on out and spend time together on that Saturday morning. So
Deputy Scarlett, this is like a big photo opportunity, right? This is something like for families to be able to capture these moments.
This is for everybody. Yes, everyone is invited to come to the jailbreak. There's photo ops. We're going to have prisoner trustees out there taking pictures.
Cool.
It's going to be so much fun. The course, as I said, is beautiful, but also there's lots of fun on the course as well. You may see a Deputy Otis on the course throughout trying to catch the runners.
Oh boy. Yeah. Get out of his way, right?
Yes. We have entertainment, a few bands out there as well. Yeah. It's just an amazing time.
That is really, really fun. So after the race, is there any sort of like afterglow happening?
there is. So we will host an awards ceremony back at the old jail. So as Deputy Scarlett mentioned, everyone ends over on Volano near the entrance to Volano Beach. And then they have just an opportunity to walk a few feet and hop on to a lovely Old Town Trolley bus. Come on back over the bridge. So you don't have to run back if you'd like, feel free, but come on back on bus and then we'll get everyone off at the old jail. We have a slop line.
What? What is this? Slop line?
We have jailhouse breakfast.
We have a jailhouse breakfast of beans, grits, hardtack.
That's so fun.
So if you'd like to enjoy a little jailhouse breakfast, you're welcome to do that. We also have a few food vendors on site. So we have Tobine's Coffee,
cool.
King of Pops, and Rita's from Ponte Vedra Beach will be serving up some frozen.
I love the Rita's moments.
Frozen fun. And so there'll be coffee, there'll be ice cream, fruit pops available. We have snacks, of course, at the finish line, so carb load there. But also back at the old jail, our award ceremony will start like about 9:15ish. Once we get everyone kind of back, we'll hand out those awards to the top schools. We'll hand out a trophy to the community team that brought the most runners on the course. I think right now Ancient City Road Runners is in the lead.
Oh, they're amazing organization.
So that's happening. And then, of course, we have all those age group winners. And then we have our costume contest.
Okay.
So
talk a little bit about this.
So last year, Sheriff Hardwick was one of our costume celebrity judges, a local celebrity judge, and he sort of suggested very eloquently that we should have 2 levels of participation in our costume contest. It had been something we've done traditionally for a while.
Really?
But last year he said we really need to have something for kids separate from adults because there were so many amazing costumes out on the course. So we have an adult costume contest or a general costume contest, and then we have a youth specific costume contest.
Oh, okay. So then everybody kind of gets a chance to win.
Everyone gets a chance.
Everyone
to win.
gets a chance.
I think,
awesome.
And it's so much fun to see everyone in costume.
It is. So yeah, so the cash prizes for both sides of that costume contest. So adults that we're offering, really ultimately it's ghosts and gravestones, and Old Town Trolleys are paying this little extra cash prize. So our first place gets $500
First place, cash prize.
Yes.
You guys, that's amazing.
Yes, cash prize plus a money bag.
Really?
Yeah,
like
a bag of money.
A bag of money, right?
I love this, yeah.
And then second place will take $300, and third place gets $200, right?
Now, where can you go for a race like this? This is extraordinary.
Yes. So
that is a lot of fun.
And of course, the team over at Old Town also made some really amazing trophies. So that school team takes home a trophy. So you get bragging rights, you get a trophy, and the trophy's yours to keep.
People love trophies.
And then same thing with the community team. They make every year a new trophy for us that's kind of, reminiscent of the race and the race theme. And this year, our race theme is the jailbreak escape. So you've got your handcuffs.
Love it.
Last year was our throwback to Sheriff Perry's badge.
Yes. And Cathy, I feel like you got to show this medal again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's see the medal.
Please show the medal.
Sorry, I'm wearing
Right
the camera.
there, perfect, right there. Look at that, it's a handcuff. That's so cool, but it's open. That was kind of your idea, right?
You know who had this idea? I'm telling you, this was Dave's idea. 120% Dave's idea. All I did was say, hey, I think we should have it slightly open so it looks like we're escaping.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
So this is what the artist over at Old Town came up with.
Cool.
Yep.
That is so
And
cool.
everyone gets a medal if you cross that finish line.
That's
important.
It's a finisher's medal.
Special.
You don't even have to cross the finish line. You can be a virtual participant.
Yep.
And you can still get a medal.
How does that happen? Do you pick it up at Old Town Trolley, or
if you would like? So when we're doing packet pickup Friday, we have at the Welcome Center on US 1 where the water wheel is.
Yeah.
We'll be there 4:30 to 6:30 on Friday afternoon. So if you're a virtual participant that's local and just can't make the race Saturday, you want to come pick up your packet there, you can. You'll get your T-shirt. You'll get your race bag, you'll get your medal. In your race bag is a little card for anyone who gets the race bag, or even anyone who runs. On one side, you can check your time.
Oh, that's
with a QR code.
You know what? That's really nice.
On the other side, you can do the Instagram filter that's specific to the old jail. So if you'd like to do a little Instagram filter and see yourself what you would look like as an inmate, QR.
Ooh, I love
QR
a filter. I love a filter.
And everyone gets an old jail pass as well. So we welcome everyone to hang around that afternoon and visit the old jail. I actually heard from a birdie that if you don't make it on Saturday to visit the old jail, you could bring this ticket back another time and have entry to the old jail. So
That's
if you've never
special.
been inside and had a chance to really kind of tour it, it's totally cool. I've actually spent quite a bit of time in the old jail over the last couple years.
Right? Yeah.
So, but it's really cool, and you can definitely check it out and have some fun.
Yes,
and
every 15 minutes, our prisoner trustees take a new group of inmates and process them through the old jail. So it's a must-do.
Yes.
Wow, yeah, that's awesome. So, Deputy Scarlett, can you remember some memorable Halloween costumes from maybe last year or years past?
Yes, last year, something that stood out for me, and I believe she won first place. It was Lindsay was a refrigerator.
Oh, my goodness.
Refrigerator and ketchup.
Oh, and ketchup.
Oh,
and
wow.
the refrigerator opened up and she had food inside it.
Oh, my gosh. I love it.
Awesome.
That was so much fun. But also every year she just goes all out. And this is my third year doing it. And my first year, her daughter dressed up as an inflatable dinosaur. And Lindsay was carrying pushing the
wheelbarrow.
The wheelbarrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
I think she won
with
first
the
place.
dinosaur stuff.
Now I know what you mean.
So she had like a scooper, right?
I like it.
Yeah. I scoured photos for this one and I couldn't find one.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
I
We
will
all
have
know
to
Lindsay,
see
yeah.
if I can send you one because, the photos are
I will
awesome
also
from that.
have to say, just because it was me, that I dressed up as a trolley last year.
Oh, that's
So
great.
Super cute.
We,
Very cute.
Jeremy and I were a trolley, and I was the conductor, and we were attached to each other. Jeremy was the guest, the tourist, with his free map. And we did that whole jailbreak. We crossed that finish line. You know what? We were not last. So
Oh, my
there we
goodness.
go.
That is awesome.
It was so fun.
One of my really, really close friends and my concert buddy is Emily, who works over at Leonard's Studio. And she is famous for
She is
Halloween
famous.
costumes.
She
She
is
made a
famous.
rotary phone, and
Yes.
it was so cool. She actually won first place, so I got to get her to this race.
You
this
gotta
is going to
get
be
her.
amazing.
She'll be there.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
She'll be
great.
there. She's
That's
signed
awesome.
up.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
she's signed up. So we should mention Leonard's
Yes.
does host some photography for us. So we will have Leonard's out on the course. There's
Awesome.
always someone stationed on the Volano Beach bridge. So as you're coming over the bridge, the photographer's there. We ask you to give a wave, high five, thumbs up, smile, do whatever. Emily likes to jump in her photos. So
She's
you'll
amazing.
see photos of Emily jumping and having a great time. But it's just a really beautiful kind of view of looking back over St. Augustine. And then, of course, you can see the water and stuff like that happening. So that's always happening. And then they'll be in the bowl beforehand taking photos of costumes and during the award ceremony and all that. So that's wonderful. And then we'll have a roving photographer kind of running around making sure we get lots of shots all over.
Great. This is because it is such a
yeah.
family fun
It
photo
is.
moment. Now, there's so many amenities here, but what about like if I'm a little stiff for the race? Isn't like Stretch Zone coming?
So we have Stretch Zones
Okay.
from St. Augustine South.
Cool.
So the one that's in the 312 Plaza, they'll come out. They'll have a tent on the property. So the old jail parking lot kind of becomes like our staging area, right, for pre and post. So there's a tent there, and they'll be offering complimentary stretch consultations. That's a lot of words.
Yeah, gotcha.
They're gonna
Yeah.
help you stretch it out.
You did great. Yeah.
And then there is Wellness by Anne, and her
Oh, I
partner
love Anne,
will
yeah.
be there as well. And they have this really interesting contraption called a beamer,
Okay.
which is electromagnetic field, I think is what it is. But you lay down on it for a few minutes, and it sends these electro waves, and it helps muscle relaxation and post-exercise recovery.
Super smart.
And we'll tell you more. It's a whole lot more there behind it than that. It's like this really new wave technology, European, blah, blah,
But
blah.
it's great because they can target and zero in on a spot. There's a trouble
And I have
spot.
actually given it a try. It is quite interesting.
It's amazing.
It's really interesting. So they're out. They have 2 machines, so they'll do that, and that's all complimentary for you to check it out.
And then we're going to have warm-ups.
We'll have warm-ups.
Warm-ups.
Yeah,
Talk
before
to me
the
about
Theory
that.
Fitness.
Orange Theories.
Oh, I love
warming
that.
everybody up before the
Great.
race.
Warm up for us that morning, and then we'll have an a cappella national anthem.
Yes.
Melinda Gillespie, who is one of our rookie teachers of the year, not last year but the year prior. She is a teacher here in the district, and she has a gorgeous voice, and so she is going to grace us that morning and do the national anthem for us.
This is so amazing. Deputy Scarlett, talk to me about the culture over at Old Town Trolley and how important it is to support an organization like Inc.
This is so important to us. We love supporting Inc. We do all we can for the St. Johns County school districts. Not only do we partner with Inc. for the Jailbreak 5K, but coming up for Nights of Lights, we have a lot of things that we're doing for them for that, including, the holiday tree decorating contest.
Oh my goodness, that's going to be so fun.
Oh, it is so fun where we have like 3-foot trees on
Yeah.
the old jail property, and all the schools come out to decorate, and we give awards to,
And don't
to
the
the
guests
top
vote?
3.
Are you still
and
doing
it's
that?
a voting. It's going to be
Yes.
voting
Community
online.
voting.
Community
So fun.
voting. And it is a lot of votes.
Wow, I
And
know.
the trees
it's incredible.
just look incredible. And then we'll have a photographer come out and take pictures of all the trees. And then 4 nights of lights down at our boarding area at the visitor center. We have St. Johns County Schools performing groups, come jazz bands,
Oh, I love this.
choirs, concerts,
Caroling, all of that.
caroling down there. And we support that as well.
So, Miss Cathy, when do you guys announce the winners to this, the holiday
We were
tree?
just going over all this yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Fresh off the press.
So Old Town has a new website that's gone live.
It has gone live, brand new for us. So we've never had this before, where it's holidaytrolleys.com,
Okay.
where you can find out all the information you need about Nights of Lights, our tours, the official host of the City of St. Augustine's Nights of Lights judging contest, where you can find the holiday tree decorating contest,
And also the schedule for the
schedule for the performances, and you can find
That's
out
good.
all
So
of the
everyone can
new
kind of plan.
enhancements for Nights of Lights. Of course, you can buy our tickets there. You can learn about our magical glasses that everyone gets.
Yeah, every year that's so special.
Every year is so special. You get $100 worth of discounts for businesses downtown.
I love that.
And at the end of the tour, of course, the elves are there giving sugar cookies and warm apples.
That's my favorite part.
Apple
Yeah.
cider.
It is so special, right?
So special. And we have something new this year, and it's the Nights of Life elf hunt.
Okay.
And if you go on holidaytrolleys.com, you can find out all sorts of information about that.
Let's do this.
You have to do that. Yes, Santa has given the elves a little break. You know, they've worked so hard over Christmas and they've come to St. Augustine.
Yeah.
But they've gotten lost from each other.
Oh, no.
So there's 7 elves that are going to be around town and certain businesses, and you have to find them.
Oh, that's really fun.
And if you find an elf on the Nights of Lights route, you just come see the elves giving out the cookies and cider, and you'll get a little present.
And it's celebrated by tourists and locals. So that's such a special thing.
And locals.
Absolutely.
And this is, you know, of course, our favorite time of year. We're so excited for Nights of Lights. Yes.
Yeah.
So talking about Ink, Cathy, talk about a little bit about like the funds raised from, you know, Jailbreak and things. What programs does Ink represent?
So, so some of the programs that the money helps to support are mostly focused on students. We do host a program called 5 Learning Years, which we like to shorten and nickname Fly.
Yes.
And Fly operates with kindergarten, VPK, and first grade students around the county. We have about 400 kids this year that are in the program at 10 of our elementary schools, as well as some of our VPK programs around different like sort of private entities before, you know, kind of that VPK before you get to kindergarten.
Right.
So the program helps those students who might not quite be on reading level with their peers kind of close the literacy gap. And then ultimately,
I would have benefited so much with Fly as a kid because they held me back in first grade because I wasn't reading right.
Yeah.
So this would have given me the confidence. This would have given me the support I needed to be able to keep flourishing. So have you seen this as a successful program?
Absolutely. So in VPK, it's the most success that we see. Generally, students just may not have had the experience or exposure to some of this kind of to teaching in this kind of way. The tutors who work in our program are all retired teachers or teachers who just kind of left the classroom, you know. So they have their certification, they have experience. They're all focused on this age of learning. So they're really from the first grade, kindergarten, pre-K sort of background. So they're really familiar with how small, small children and young readers think and what they need to overcome the challenges. We focus on letter knowledge, letter sounds, those kinds of things in the VPK. But there we can have a gap between the control group of kids that's reading on level and the students that are in the program of about 250%.
Wow.
And by the end of the school year, generally that gap is closed from as little as 4 to 0%. So either we have kids that are on grade level or just almost there.
Yeah,
right.
But
so
still,
then they move on, and you know that if we close the literacy gap early, then we can catch up.
Yeah.
If the literacy gap contains or stays from VPK to kindergarten to first grade, by the time you get to third grade, which is the part where we're really measuring it from a state level, if we can't it's harder to close, right? Close the gap early, let the student, you know, really continue to thrive with his or her peers, and we won't see that gap at third grade.
So true or false, and correct me if I'm wrong, but does sometimes that students that obviously need Fly, does that distract the classroom? So does it help the teacher?
So we try to work directly with the teachers and the principals in the schools to make sure that we're not distracting or we're not causing more, disruption to a student's life. That's scheduled with the teacher, so the time is consistent. We come in twice a week. The student is pulled out into a small group, so 3 to 4 kids usually in a small group setting, and it's 25 minutes.
Wow.
So hopefully whatever's happening in the classroom, we're sort of collaborating with the teacher, and we're supporting, and we're not, distracting or taking away from.
Yeah, true. So what's the Pivot program?
Pivot is a program we launched just about 2 years ago. So we just really had a full year of it last year. We operate at the Gaines Alternative School, and it's really focused on helping students who've come to Gaines stop where they are, pivot, and go forward in the right direction. Right?
I love that.
In a more profitable, sort of focused, forward thinking.
Is there like a mentor involved with this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we have 2. Currently, we have a male and a female, what we call coach. They come in to the school and they work with students in groups. We do this in an athletic kind of background way. So the coaches come in. Sometimes they wear coaching outfits, or we have referee uniforms, and they inspire the kids to be active in a physical way. While they're doing that, we're talking about resiliency. We're talking about skills like or characteristics like responsibility and citizenship and trustworthiness and honesty. So the lessons that are being taught it's like kind of having that medicine with a scoop of sugar, right? So everything goes down a little differently because we're moving, we're communicating, we're interacting in a group in a safe environment with the coaches there, the teachers are there. And then we also have 2 tutors. So students that need a little extra. Maybe they're also behind, so we help them catch up on whatever work they might be on, or if they have a 504, an IEP, the tutor can help them with those special needs to make sure that they are getting what they need. And the goal is to catch them up, right? So at the end of their time at Gaines, when they go back to their homeschool, they're on target with their peers. Maybe now they've had a chance to sort of think through and develop some better decision-making skills or some resiliency skills, so that we can kind of go back and again, that whole idea of pivoting.
I love the idea of movement. You kept saying that in there, and I think movement is the greatest medicine. And I hear a lot of like mini grants out there that teachers are looking for wiggle chairs, with the littles.
Yeah.
So I think that there's something there. I mean, obviously ADHD, ADD, it runs very rampant now in our culture.
Well, there's so another program that we support, or we have recently started supporting in the schools, is called Sources of Strength. It's a suicide prevention program.
Oh, wow.
It launched in our high schools in 2019, and then it expanded. So all of our high schools had it in their high schools last year. Some were sort of new and just launching it. Some, have had it for several years now. Last year, with some specific grants type of money we had access to, we helped launch it into middle schools. And then this year, again, with some of that money, we have launched it now. So there's 11 middle schools that are offering the program, or about to launch it, plus all of our high schools. So the idea of Sources of Strength, it talks about this wheel of the factors that are healthy that help us be more resilient. And one of those is health, physical health.
Yeah.
Physical movement is a source of strength, ultimately, that helps us build resiliency. There's a whole bunch of other ones, and of course, I don't have the wheel.
No, but this is amazing. Because people don't know the depths of think, and I think that's so important to get out there to the community and why this organization is so important.
It's hard sometimes for us to know the depths of it, because
Right.
sometimes it's a question of, and I'm sure you'll remember this, someone will come to you with a need and you just try to figure out, is there a way we can meet the need? And if there is, then, it's a yes, it's an absolute yes. It's about connecting dots. So sometimes it doesn't even always come under a program, right?
Sure, yeah.
We're here to serve a need. We're here to meet a need, and we're here to connect dots.
Yeah.
So it can sometimes be a very, very big umbrella or very broad umbrella, right?
But it's so extraordinary, and everything that you guys are doing, that's amazing.
Thank you.
So, ladies, thank you so much for coming in today and showing up and showing out and talking about the Great Jailbreak. Deputy Scarlett, talk to me about how everybody can sign up, where registration is, and what we can do to better support this race.
Yeah, so you can still sign up. There is still a time.
Yes.
Kathy has the website, right, to sign up. There's still plenty of room for everyone to come and either, run for their escape, stroll. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So we
Hats
just
off
want
to you, lady.
Hats off.
Love it. Yes. So good. Jailbreak 5K. Miss Cathy, when is this Saturday?
This Saturday, October 19th. The shot goes off, or gun goes off at 8 a.m.
All
sharp.
right. Oh, yeah.
Sharp.
So you can register online on the race website, which is bit.ly/JB5K. And I know you'll put that in the comments.
You got it. I'll do it.
We have online registration through 4 p.m. on Friday, the 18th. And there is a code to save $10 right now. It's simply type in the word break, all caps, BREAK.
Great.
In the little right-hand corner.
Because me, I'd be BRAKE, so it's break, like BREAK.
Like break away,
Got
make
it.
a break. So that you can put in the right-hand corner, and you'll save $10 on your registration fee. But that's only available through 4 p.m. tomorrow.
So cool.
And then we'll do on-site registration on Friday afternoon at the Welcome Center, Old Town Trolley's Welcome Center. So when you do packet pickup, you can also register if you haven't yet done it. But Saturday morning will be your last absolute time to register, between 6:30 and 7:30 a.m. before we hit that gun.
I love it. Well, ladies, I hope to get you in before holiday season, because we've got some more to talk about with Nights of Lights. I know that's on your mind.
Yes, we would love that.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much. And Break a Leg this weekend is going to be amazing.
Thank you
so
Awesome.
much.
So much fun. How about that, Rick? Wouldn't that sound like fun?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's the only entertaining race. It really kind of you kind of go through all these different vignettes, and there's a lot of things along the course. I'm telling you guys, it's a very extraordinary run. So definitely check that out. It's going to be super fun. Well, since we're talking about Old Town Trolley, let me tell you a little bit more. Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go, as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine's history, culture, and old world charm while experiencing unforgettable views aboard their open-air trolleys. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sights such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops shops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Check them out today. Go to hometownpass.com, and they're the green chains. They're the best ones. Hey, looking for top-notch service from a company that you can trust, Rick?
Yes, I am.
Woo! For over 45 years, All American Air have been the go-to home service experts in St. Augustine, St. John's, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam counties. Whether you need warranty or non-warranty work on any make or model, they have preventative maintenance agreements, new construction installations, and Lennox systems with the iComfort thermostat. There it is. All American Air, they have all their newest innovations to keep you comfortable year-round. Check them out today, 904-461-0070. Oh, and I cannot wait for my birthday coming up because Bin 39, I know, buddy,
Nice.
they're coming with a wine tasting day that day. I'm very excited. So Bin 39 is a downtown delight since 2016, a secret so tight in St. George's Inn's lobby, a dreamy scene, a courtyard charm where magic's routine. They got wine galore, 91 gems to find. Well, probably 85 by the time you get there because I'm going to be taking about 6 home. Thank you. Bin 39's boutique wines are no prices to bear, open daily from 8 to 8. There's a perfect gatherings or post-work fate. Live music from Thursday to Sunday and a lively spree from 1 to 7 at the patio. Feel the glee. Go to Bin 39. I can't tell you, it's a secret gem that we all love to share some time over at Bin 39.
And the weather right now, ooh, perfect for that.
I know, right?
Yes.
All right. Today, we've got Pete's horrible horoscopes, of course. We've got, let's see, what day is it? Okay, we've got Aquarius and Libra today.
Uh-oh.
All right, so Aquarius, your stubbornness will shine bright this week as you refuse to ask for directions, even when you're obviously lost. But hey, at least you'll discover a new favorite gas station on your 3-hour detour. Ooh. You'll call it an adventure. Everyone else will call it just plain frustrating. Libra, this week, your spirit personality will make social situations extra interesting. 1 minute, you're the life of the party. The next, you're Googling how to fake your own disappearance.
Gosh.
Irish goodbye. Good luck to anyone trying to keep up with your mood swings. Ooh, yeah. Yikes.
Fun.
Yeah, really.
Sounds fun to be around.
Sounds real fun to be around. I'll tell you what's fun. I got to tell you, this is a very, very important moment, and I know we lost some momentum behind this from Hurricane Milton, so I want to drive this today. Tonight, October 17th, at Tokoi Creek High School is Project I Guardian. This is in honor of the legendary Tristan Bailey. We love the Bailey family. Since St. John's County Sheriff's Office, Homeland Security Investigations, and the Bailey family are hosting an online safety presentation at Tokoi Creek High School. The presentation is open to the public and geared towards middle school students, high school students, parents, and guardians. The subject matter is a bit mature, but local cases will be highlighted and parental discretion for younger children is advised. But this also talks about online safety presentation featuring HSI Project I Guardian curriculum, Women Against Violent Encounters, also known as WAVE, overview by St. John's County Sheriff's Office, self-defense instructors, and so much more. There's going to be a panel discussion as well. Please, I encourage every family out there to consider going out. They will have another one at Bartram Trail on October 24th, but tonight is the night, 6 to 8 p.m. at Tokoi Creek, and again, October 24th at Bartram Trail. Yeah, I will put link in comments, or if you have any questions, you can reach out to St. John's County Sheriff's Office. Oh, are you ready for a deadlift competition? Ancient City Strength is coming up Tuesday, October 31st at 6 o'clock p.m. Sign up now or else. They're also doing a best costume max rep deadlift. Night of the Lifting Dead. This is awesome.
Nice. Little Halloween theme.
I know, I love it. $20 entrance fee, prizes for the heaviest lift and best costume, and so much more. Check them out. Ancient City Strength Deadlift Competition, Night of the Lifting Dead, Thursday, October 31st, 6 o'clock p.m. I know we've got some gearheads out there, so maybe we can get some people into the gym and win some prizes,
sounds
right?
pretty cool.
Actually,
That's a
sounds really
good idea.
awesome. Yeah. Oh, you're invited to join for a very sweet celebration. The annual Pinup Paul parties will be held at the White Room on Thursday, October 24th, 6 o'clock p.m. with live music by the House Cats, pun intended. Tickets are available online and the office at, let me see, where is the office? It is the Humane Society. Oh, everybody knows where the Humane Society is. Right there. I only do it by shop, so it's behind the Marshalls Plaza.
Where we shop at.
Exactly. So perfect. So yeah, sweet things. And this is the Pinup Paw Party, and they actually do a really cool calendar moment for everybody that submitted their entries. And so you have to check out and see if your pet made it in the calendar.
That's awesome.
So much fun, and it's benefiting so many programs at the Humane Society. Again, Thursday, October 24th, 6:00 p.m. at the White Room. All right. Those events are brought to you by our friends over at Magnolia Family Dentistry. They're redefining what it means to visit the dentist in St. Augustine and St. Johns County. Led by the dynamic, bright, and lovely Dr. Rodriguez, Magnolia Family Dentistry isn't just about clean teeth. It's about clean and extraordinary experience and innovation. I got to add that in there too. From the moment you step through their doors, you'll be welcomed by the state-of-the-art practice that prioritizes comfort and well-being. Their commitment to excellence shines through in every aspect of their care. It's truly, truly changing the dentistry game. Love them over there. Get your appointment now, 904-824-0990. And our friends at Chez L'Amour, located in St. Augustine's Uptown Scene at 45 San Marco Avenue. And they also have complimentary parking for their guests. Chez L'Amour is a 21 and over establishment. They're open 7 days a week from 4 to 11 p.m. They feature nightly entertainment at 7:00 p.m. and they have some exclusive jazz performers. It's very, very cool, very posh. I mean, they've got a wonderful mood lighting. They've got drink specials. I can't say enough about my buddy, Chef Ellie Rose out there. Tapas are flowing every night. So amazing. Give them a call. Get your reservation in 904-481-8117. And I'd be remiss if I did not shout out our friends at Panache. Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen, highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission of ethical and sustainable business practices and its high fashion aesthetic. They share Aveda's exceptional standards of quality products, treatments, guest care, and everything they do reflects the standards of an Aveda salon. Get posh and go to getpanache.com and get with it, boo. Yeah. This is one of our original sponsors was Panache. I'm so proud that they're still with us to this day. That's amazing. Yeah, they're good. Great people.
Really are.
Speaking about people, well, Rick, we got to go through this one today. We got old people online. Times elderly people decided to use social media and resulted in these gems. First one here is Patricia's post. Nice dinner with our family at La Margarita. And then I guess the grandma goes, I don't know who did this, but my family is not for sale. I actually like them. Like, oh, that's just an advertisement.
Grandma.
Yeah, just an advertisement underneath the picture. Whoopsie doodle. Next one up. Oh my gosh, my grandma's savage comment. Okay, so obviously like super cute pic. And then the grandma goes, Zoe, why are you wearing rags? You look like Huckleberry Finn. Love, Grandma.
Yes, that's legendary.
Oh, this one I could smack through the screen. This oldie but goodie says, yes, I know I said 1 star. I do not like the color yellow, so I always rate 1 star, so that is less of it on my screen. This is a positive review, not a bad review. I'm rating 1 star to prevent yellow.
That does not translate well for the business, my friend.
Really? Yeah, really?
Yeah, what? That's interesting.
So rude.
Yeah. Selfish.
How about this one? There's obviously an advertise for a like a cookie company. It looks like Crumble. And then somebody goes, my God, the sound on this just woke up my husband. Turn it down. I'm like, boo, unfortunately, I'm not your device. You need to turn your control down.
That's how that works.
Right. Oh my goodness. Grandma and Grandpa doing what they do. I almost died. College student warns against vaping and spending 8 days in the ICU. And then here, Grandma tags her grandson. Brandon, this is a warning for you. Do not vape anymore. I do not want this to happen to you. Love always and forever, Grandma and Grandpa. Next up, I got a new phone. So if you have my number, text me your name. And then you got Kenny.
Drop it on Facebook.
Which our Uncle Kenny in comments will probably be just writing Kenny.
To that?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's him. Everybody knows who Kenny is.
Shout out Kenny.
Yes, he's like Madonna. One name is not only necessary. Next up, woman named 2020 most beautiful face in the world. And then Richard says, she is attractive, but still not as beautiful as my wife. She's 66, just getting her pension. Oh, that's very sweet, but inappropriate. Yeah.
Yes, that's funny.
Next up, looking for someone who is DTF. I'm new to the area. God bless. And then somebody goes, do you know what DTF means? Downtown familiar.
Yeah,
nope, that's not what it means.
Not what it means. And don't show up somewhere thinking it is, or you might get something you're not looking for.
Right. Next one. Today in Boomers on Facebook, Cathy wishes my deceased mother a happy birthday in the most unhinged way imaginable. Yeah. You're conjuring the truth there. Yeah.
It looks like one of those R.L. Stein books we were talking about before the show. Like the cover. Goosebumps.
Right.
Happy birthday, Suzanne.
Next up, my granny died a year and a half ago. I'm so happy that she had a Facebook so I can look back fondly at her photo albums. Here is my favorite. This is the title of the album is Guys I Would Love to Bring Home.
And it looks like, I think that's Kid Rock on the top, right?
I see Kid Rock. Good.
It's a wide range of folks right there. It looks like musicians too.
Kenny Chesney.
That's legendary.
Jeez. Well, this show was legendary. Thank you so much to the ladies coming into studio. Thanks to Rick for like remixing and hitting all the buttons and putting that filter on my face. Thank you very much. No disgrace.
Easy work. Easy work.
All right, we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for Freaky Friday. We love you guys.
Have a good
Bye,
afternoon.
boo.